Hello, 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 my beautiful babies. What's going on tonight? What's going on tonight? What's up? What's up? What's up? Well, I hope everybody got their notifications that I was going live tonight because I'm here live and direct. Mama Phil 45 Live in the building. Hello, 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 my beautiful babies. What's going on? What's going on? Excuse me, y'all. Yeah, I got my cold drink. Let's cold coffee tonight, y'all. Y'all know I had to bring something to drink. I told y'all my throat be getting dry. So yeah, I got my cold coffee on deck and I'm ready to talk about it like talking about it. But before I do that, y'all know I gotta go on and amp the whole little show up. What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah. And I'm gonna go like this. Y'all already know what it is. Pause money. Hey, mama. Make sure you take that picture from over there. Get the right angle. When I go big and get the green, make sure you click it. When I get back to all my team, make sure you click it. When I give mama all she needs, make sure you click it. And while I'm living out my dream, make sure you click it. When I go big and get the green, make sure you click it. When I give back to all my team, make sure you click it. When I give mama all she needs, make sure you click it. But while I'm living out my dream, make sure you get it. Make sure that you get it. You don't want to miss it. This shit is explicit. It's legendary. Cameras around, they capture my sound. I roast at the ground. I'm spitting heavy. Travel the world with makeup and curls. It's me and my girls. We snap it up. We sit at the beach and we talk about bitches that slowly we're missing. They cap as fuck. Fuck how they living. They don't got a vision. They look on their map just to find us. We just getting litty all up in your city while counting these cities. Don't mind us. Come take a walk with me. High as fuck where the stars be. Neck froze, cut a brain freeze. They butt hurt. Give them morphine. But I'm not done doing more things. Turning YGs into kings. In the field, catching big dreams. And the realest niggas all on my team. I'm shining bright like a sunbeam. Showing bitches what real mean. Hey, just showing niggas what trill mean. As MCs, I'm a young queen. Take a pic while I get the green. Keep my brother while he in a booth. Sanctified, only see the truth. My life a movie, but I thought you knew. Now hoes trying to fuck the crew. Give them smart bros like dog food. Hit them one time and we on the move. Let's get it. When I go big and get the green, make sure you click it. When I get back to all my team, make sure you click it. When I give mama all she needs, make sure you click it. And while I'm living out my dream, make sure you click it. When I go big and get the green, make sure you click it. When I give back to all my team, make sure you click it. When I give mama all she needs, make sure you click it. But while I'm living out my dream, make sure you get it. Make sure you click it. Make sure you get it, cause we making history. Mentally, physically. Know you be feeling me, feeling the vibe, and feeling the energy. Don't take a pic when I get in the industry. Or if I'm hot and I be with a dog feed. On a brown tip with a boss feed. My sister's bringing me coffee. Boss bitch. Yeah, I got the game hostage. My OGs be giving knowledge. Booking the shows up at the college. I'm not me, but feeling flawless. Just make sure you press the record. Know they've been waiting for whipping the store. They making it rain, I'm making it pour. Give me the ball, I go for the score. Up in LA, I'll give you a tour. Show you some places you'll probably adore. How about the Ford and back in the Porsche? I'll put the boat to the vibe. L-I-V-E-5. Take me a pick of my pride. Fucking with the diamonds so blind. Sorry for the waste my time, nigga. Hey, y'all make sure y'all click that subscription. Hit that subscribe button. Y'all know what it is. Mama Feed Profile Live. Make sure y'all click it. Hey, like talking about when I go big and get the green, make sure you click it. When I get back to all my team, make sure you click it. When I give mama all she needs, make sure you click it. And while I'm living out my dream, make sure you click it. When I go big and get the green, make sure you click it. When I give back to all my team, make sure you click it. When I give mama all she needs, make sure you click it. But while I'm living out my dream, make sure you get it. Hey, what's up, family? Hello, my beautiful babies. Hello, my beautiful babies. I'm going to say it again. It's your girl, Mama Phil 45 Live. And yes, I am back again with another episode of Light Talking About It. Hello, hello, hello. Yes. I'm not going to keep y'all alone tonight because I didn't have a long, stressful day. And Mama Phil don't be stressed out over nothing. But today was just one of those days. So I'm not going to keep people alone tonight. I'm just going to get right to it so we can get this over with. Y'all know what I'm saying? But let me see. Let me get to the story. I was trying to wait till some more of my babies come on in because I let them know I was going live, but I do know people be having things to do. So I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. So let me see. Yeah, y'all, it's just been a stressful day for Mama Feed. Like, whoo, I mean, like I say, I'm not the one to stress. I work on my self control very much over the. I have worked on my self control very much over these years, but sometimes it get to the point where you just get tired. You get tired of the bull crap. You know, you can only take so much. But you got to keep praying on the self control that you're able to control yourself and your actions and your thoughts and all that. But sometimes you just got to say what you got to say and then be done with that. You know what I'm saying? And that was my situation today. And I know a lot of people was wondering what was going on with me. It was just a lot. And I just had to let it be known. And it wasn't trying to be mean or anything like that toward anybody, but it was just something that had to be said. Um, and that's just the bottom line to it. So I don't trip on stuff like that usually, but yeah, I did this time. But it's all good, my babies. It's all good because Mama Fee's still here. I have a lot going on right now. Do y'all know any plumbers? I need a plumber. I need somebody to come fix my garbage disposal. Hello, help me out. But anyway, yeah, I call myself trying to fix it, y'all, but it didn't work out for me like I wanted to. So I don't know if I'm gonna have to get a whole new garbage disposal. I don't know what's going on, but I really tried to fix it myself, but it didn't work out for me like that. But it's cool though, because I'm gonna get it going. I'm gonna get it going. I ain't even tripping. Hello, my two people that joined in. Can y'all say hello so I can give y'all a shout out? Thank you for joining the Like Talk About It page. I don't know if you subscribed already, but if you haven't, can you please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, and make sure you hit the notification bell. I don't know if they get my notifications when I go live, but make sure y'all hit that notification bell. Yeah, it's not that hard to do, people. It's not that hard to do, people. Help your girl out. I'm a small new YouTuber. Help me out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Mm. I'm drinking on cold coffee, y'all. It tastes so good. I gotta have something to drink. So I hope everybody has had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day today on this beautiful Tuesday. I really hope everybody did have a wonderful day because I didn't. Just to let y'all know. But look, let me go on into these stories because I told y'all I don't like to keep y'all long. So anyway, this is the first story I want to talk about tonight. This story, I know y'all see my picture on the page. So this story tonight says, I'm gonna read it to y'all. It says, it happens when you're at work. Mother walks in on family member raping her 8-year-old daughter. And they got the police thing in the parentheses. It says authorities arrested an Indiana man on Sunday night after a family member said, "Hello, Opal. Hey, baby. What's up? What's up? What's up? Thank you for joining, Opal. How you doing, Miss Opal? Thank you for joining, hon. Hello." Oh, girl, I was getting to the story. I mean, like I said, I had a rough day today, so I really wasn't trying to keep everybody long today. I'm ready to get these stories out the way, but I can't let nobody down because I just started it and I'm going to finish it. So it is what it is. It's not going to ruin my shows. Yes. Finally caught it. Yay. I'm so excited about that. Yes, because you've been missing it, girl. You've been missing it, but thank you. I appreciate it. I don't know if you subscribed yet. If you haven't, go on and hit that subscribe button and the thumbs up button for me. And make sure you hit that notification bell, Miss Opal, so you'll know when I go live. And I don't know if it let people know or not. I'm not sure. But yeah, go ahead and do that for me right quick, girl. Thank you. I'm so excited about that. You haven't been with me in a minute, Miss Opal. And I'm drinking my cold coffee. I keep saying it because I always gotta have something to drink on. All right, thank you, Miss Opal. Say I did. Thank you, hon. Thank you. I really appreciate that. So, like I was saying before my bestie, my sister, my bestie came in. It says it happens when you're at work. Mother walks in on a family member raping her 8-year-old daughter. And then it has police in parentheses. So let me read the story, y'all. Let me read the story so we can talk about it like talking about it. Authorities have arrested an Indiana man on Sunday night after a family member says she walked in on him raping her young daughter. And then it says where it's from. That reported it. The 28-year-old, and I don't like saying names, is facing a felony charge on child molestation. According to police, the child's mother said she was inside her Gary residence putting her children to bed when the suspect allegedly began assaulting the child. The mother says she walked downstairs and screamed the man's name when she saw him on her daughter. When confronted, Wilson allegedly started acting like, oh, I said his name, my bad, y'all, I didn't mean to do that. When confronted, the person allegedly started acting like he was intoxicated and pretended to pass out. The victim was so shaken in fear, according to the court records, told her mother that this person, the male, had assaulted her in the past. The little girl said it happened while her mother was at work. If convicted, this person faces up to 20 years behind bars. Wow. What do you guys think about that story? Let's talk about it like talking about it. Now, from my understanding, this was a family member. This was a family member that the mother allowed into her house. She was putting her kids to bed and walked in on this man, this young man, 28 years old. He's a young man. Ms. Opal say absolutely ridiculous. Yes, a 28 young man that was allegedly raping her daughter. I mean, I get quiet because when I think about stuff like this, it be happening. I have so much going through my head when I hear stories like this because it's like you can't trust nobody. So how do these women still trust in people like men? Like you cannot trust men. Like why would you leave their kids in a house with this person? Hello, hello, hello. Why would you leave your child in a house with this person? Like I'm not understanding. Like, and then this is the killing part, you guys. The po baby. Hello, Miss Ida Wynn. Hi, hun. How you doing? What's up? Thank you for joining. You didn't get the notification? See, that's what I was just telling Miss Opal, that I don't know if YouTube be giving the notifications out. I just said that. Okay. Thank you for telling me that. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do to get that going. I'm doing something wrong, evidently, y'all. I'm still learning. Okay. So y'all just give me a minute to work on that. I'll have that work done. Miss Ida, yes, since you just joined in, my baby, I just read the story. I'm starting kind of early because I didn't have a kind of messed up day today. So I was just trying to knock these stories out. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna not do my show. In other words, I'm not gonna let that stop me from coming on and doing my show. So but I do want to go ahead and knock it out, and so everybody could go on with their day, and also myself. You know what I'm saying? But oh, this the first time? Is I just say no? This is the first time. I didn't get it. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know why. Like I said, maybe I did something wrong this time. But I had already started the show off, the story off. I was talking about the man. This is a 28-year-old young man from Indiana. The mother said that he's a family member of the mother, and she said that she was getting her kids together, and she walked in on this 28-year-old allegedly raping one of her daughters, a daughter. Yes, thank you, Miss Ida. That's my moderator. My moderator be in the building. I know it. I knew you was coming in, girl. Yeah, Miss Ida. Did you read that story on the page that I posted?
about this man raping this allegedly raping the 8-year-old. Oh girl, like that's what I was just telling Miss Opal. Like, it is so much that when I hear stories like this, I kind of get quiet because there's so much that goes on in my mind, and I'll be like, "Oh, okay, we haven't learned yet, women." Like I also real stuff. Like we haven't learned yet to stop leaving our damn kids with these niggas. I mean, come on now, let's be real. And then it goes on to say that the Poe baby said that this has happened before, and it happens when she goes to work. So you leaving your daughter in the house with this man, and then he had the nerve. He had the nerve when she screamed his name and said he had the nerves to come in and act like he was intoxicated. He was intoxicated, like he didn't know what he was doing. Yes, Miss Ida say yes. I read that story. Miss Ida say disgusting and it's sad because you can't even trust your own family members. Exactly. Yes, Miss Ida say yes. She said it been going on. Exactly. That poor baby say it's been going on. So I mean, how can you blame the child? How can you blame the child? And you know what they do? These type of men, what they do is they threaten the children. You understand? They threaten the children and tell them you bet not say anything, or I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna do that to the children. And the children be so scared to even talk to their to their parents about it. To where the parents just don't know. So it was a blessing that she actually walked in and actually seen the whole incident take place. Because she still wouldn't have known, y'all. Just think about it. She still wouldn't have known that this was going on with her daughter. And it just so pisses me off because niggas are people, they just perverts. You know what I'm saying? They got all these grown women out here, but you want to decide to mess with an 8-year-old child, 8 years old? What is wrong with these people? Y'all know I be getting serious on these stories like this because it is sad. It is sad and it's sickening. And I don't I blame the parents, the mom. You know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, then okay, y'all know I be double standard on stuff. At the same time, she believed that she can trust the man. Evidently, she felt like she could trust him enough for him to stay in that house with daughter. Okay, so it was like, okay, I can trust you. I'm going to work. You know, it's all good. But at the same time, look what's going on. Your daughter is literally allegedly being raped by this man. Like, are you serious? And if you wouldn't have walked in that house and walked in that room and seen this taking place, you still wouldn't have been known. So just imagine how this poor baby feel. What y'all think? What y'all have done? I mean, just put yourselves in those shoes. What would have been your reaction? Let me look at these. Y'all know I get to talking and stuff. Let me look in these chats and see what y'all talking about. Yes, Miss Ida Wynn said he knew exactly what he was doing. He was acting like she had passed. Yeah, he was acting like he had passed out because he was caught. Yes, girl, he was acting like he was passed out, intoxicated, all that. But you knew what you was doing. Miss Oprah say makes me sick. That's why I consistently watch my baby. Yes, all the time. Exactly. You have to watch your kids, especially in this day and time. Like, you cannot leave your kids alone with anybody. Like, it doesn't make no sense. What made her figure she can trust this man? Because he was a family member? But to be honest, family members are the main ones that's doing it. They the main ones. Ms. Ida said that's why you teach your kids when they are young. They're not to be touched in those places. Okay, Ms. Opa say murder charges. Yeah, you can teach them, but like I said before, Ms. Ida, you can teach them while they're young not to be. But that I'm sure she knew, you know. But if it's a family member, you know, these kids be having trust in these people. You know what I'm saying? Because as they said before, This man was watching these babies. He was watching her kids. So evidently the baby had trust in this man, and then he probably, more than likely, he got to threatening that child. You know what I'm saying? He started threatening that child, telling that child if she told on him. Y'all know how they go with these pedophiles. Y'all know how they do. They get to threaten them. I'm gonna hurt you, or I'm gonna hurt your mom, or you know what I'm saying? And the poor 8-year-old baby was scared. She was scared. Like, what else could it have been for her not to tell her mom? Miss Wednesday, Opa Taylor, yes, ma'am. I've never changed my children diapers in front of nobody. Yes, that's another thing. Yes, not even their daddy. I didn't change them in front of my mother. I was too overprotective. Yes. Yes. Exactly. Like okay, especially with girls, like when you have girl babies, like I don't care if it's their brother, their daddy, their uncle, I'll be like, take them off in the room, or I'll tell the babies, I don't care if they little kids, if they 1 and 2 years old, I'll be like, what you looking at? Go in there, I'm finna change her diaper. Like, yeah, I understand that 100%. Ms. Opa say, no guy has ever changed my girls. I know that's right. Either way, but when you teach them, you tell them it doesn't matter who it is. Yes. And don't be afraid to tell. That's the bottom. That's the key word right there. The key word is do not be afraid to come and tell me. I don't care what a man tell you. Do not be afraid to come tell me that you are getting touched. Period. Because we can handle the situation right then and there. And more than likely, girl, y'all, I don't even know how I would have responded to that. It wouldn't have been no calling, it'd have called the laws after I'd have put my hands on them. You know what I'm saying? I'd have called the laws, but it'd have been after I put my hands on them. I wouldn't say I didn't change my son in front of nobody either. Exactly. After I put my hands on them, then I most definitely would have called the laws and let them know the situation. Now you can go on and take him and put him in jail. But how much time y'all think he gonna get for that? How much time do y'all really believe he's gonna get for that? Because y'all know our system is so dirty. They might let that man walk. But as mothers, this is my thing. As mothers, we are supposed to be our daughter's keeper. You know what I'm saying about our daughter's keeper? That means that we are supposed to be there for them, protect them, make sure nothing happens to them. I mean, I understand the fact that she has to go to work. I get that. Okay. And she probably didn't have nobody else to babysit her children. I understand that too. But at the same time, you have to make sure that the person that's in your household is right. And how do you know that? You don't know, right? How do you know if a man is right and not a pervert? How do you know that? How do you know he's not a pedophile? Okay. Miss Opa say he needs life. Yes, he does need life. But the thing is, are they going to give him life? That's the question. I doubt it. I doubt it. Especially with all the things that's going on right now in the world with these kids. They have people that get away with murder, like literally get away with murder. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to touching these kids. And all the child pornography and all the sexual abuse, and man, they get away with what, 5 to 10 years, if that, because y'all know the system is all dirty. The system is all dirty. So I doubt if he gonna get anything, but I promise you, y'all, I wouldn't know how to deal with something like that. On some real stuff, I wouldn't know how to deal with that. I'm telling y'all off the top, I wouldn't know how to deal with something like that. To actually walk in and see a man, a grown man, on top of my 8-year-old daughter. Oh, oh. Now I'm talking about all kind of stuff popping out, all kind of evil going through my head. Nah, because now she's talking about she screamed his name. No, I probably would have been putting my hands around your neck. Y'all. I probably would have been putting my hands around your neck. Yes, Miss Ida say they may give him some probation. The system sucks. Yes, it does. The system sucks, you guys. So they might, girl, they'll get him in some probation. But I mean, it doesn't say, let me say this. It doesn't, wait, let me look at the story again, y'all. Hold on, just hold on. Because I was trying to find out more information on this story. Because I didn't see anything about the mama taking her daughter to the hospital, which I'm sure she did. Okay. I'm sure she took him to the hospital. Took her to the hospital. I mean, excuse me, y'all. So hold on. Oh, y'all, it also has something over here that says, how do you protect your children from predators? Okay. No, it just say to check back for updates. It don't give me nothing else to go with that. See, these stories, they be giving us half stories, y'all. They give us half stories, and then when you talk about these stories, I be need to see some update on these stories. Okay, I think, when did they say he was scheduled? They say if he get convicted, he can face up to 20 years behind bars. But I'm trying to see. No, it doesn't say when his court date is or anything like that. Okay, Ida, what Ada, Miss Ida say, I wish a MF would let me catch them on top of mine. They wouldn't live to tell a story. No, for real, for real. That's what I'm saying. While you screaming his name, you should have been putting your hands around his neck.
It's easy to let yourself live in
y'all.
a bubble. I am a victim of violent crime, a crime that I live with every day.
Okay, she talking. Wait a minute. I ain't tell Nancy to start talking. Nancy needs to shut up. The video came out like, wait a minute. Okay, Miss Open say 100. Miss Ida, he would pay for his death. Okay. Yes, for those that is joining in. Okay, Miss Ida say, welcome everyone. Please show Mama Fee a 45 live by yeah, hitting the button, like talking about it. Thank you, Miss Ida. Thank you, baby. Okay, let me see. Oh, this is a whole little documentary, like 5.5 part series on information, how to protect your child's life. I mean, to me, that's quite simple, how to protect your child's life. Make sure you're watching them. Simple as that. Make sure you're watching them. And make sure who you watching, who around them. Simple as that. Don't nobody need no damn history on that. Don't nobody need no whole damn Miss Ida say, show more love. Yes, don't nobody need nobody to teach you how to protect your child. It's common sense, y'all. It's common sense. But some of us don't. My uncle 45 always tell me some people don't have common sense. So what y'all think about that? Some people don't have common sense, and you got to tell them step by step what you need to be done, what needs to be done. You know what I mean? And it's sad, y'all. It's a sad case because it's a sad case, y'all. Because like I said, if y'all mothers don't start waking the hell up, figure it out, my baby. Figure it out. Why would you leave it with? Why would you leave your child? Yeah, it's just so crazy to me. I just can't get over the fact that she did that. Yeah, I just can't get over the fact. And I know y'all probably saying, well, why you blaming the mama? Y'all don't think, do y'all think that we should blame the parents, the mom for it? Gotta go get my baby, but I love you. Okay, Miss Opal, you out of there? Or are you telling me something? Okay, Miss Opal say, gotta go get my baby, but I love you. Okay. So I don't know if that means you off the page and you gotta go, or but anyway, I thank you for joining my baby. Okay, Miss Ida said, I can't speak for everyone else, but the mentality I have, baby, I would have been learning how to make jailhouse spread. Wait a minute. Not jailhouse spread. Girl. Girl. And the thing about that, they probably would have gave you more time for trying to kill him than him actually trying to rape her daughter. Yes. They would have gave you more time for that bull crap. For actually trying to kill him. On some real stuff. And it's sad, y'all. I don't care what nobody say. Like, I have a daughter, okay? And I was on my daughter like white on rice. Do you understand what I'm saying? Especially when it came to people being around her, men being around her. You know what I'm saying? At a certain point, it was like, well, no, we can't have this here. You're going to have to move your friends around because I have a daughter now. So it's like, it's common sense to me, like I keep saying. Like, you cannot allow these men to be around your daughters. And the sad part is that it's a family member, which is always a family member. It's always a family member. The ones that you think you can trust and the ones that your kids think they can trust. So they don't see it as being anything wrong with it. But like Miss Ida said, if you're not teaching your child, don't let nobody touch you there. Well, who's to say she didn't teach her child that? But by being a family member, they trusted them. Okay, Miss Ida Wood say, yes, ma'am. I wouldn't have cared. I would have had a beautiful mugshot. Wait a minute. You had one of the mugshots like, I sure did. One of those type of mugshots, Miss Ida, with the look on your face like, I sure did. And we'll do it again behind my other child. You know what I'm saying? Miss Ida say my smile on my mugshot would have been sparkling like the dew. Girl, for real, for real. With a big smile on your face. Like I said, me, I'd have been like, yep, I sure did. For real, I would have been like that. Because that's one thing you don't do. You don't play with people kids. You don't play with people kids. But so I hope they update us. I'm gonna try to find the case somewhere else to see if it was an update on that particular story right there. I'm gonna try to see if I can find an update on it. I'm not sure if I will be able to. I have 4 people watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please go and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up and also hit the notification bell so y'all can know when Mama Fee going live. Yes. As soon as I said that, they got off. It's okay. You can go back and watch it though. And make sure you hit it. It's all good. Okay. As I always say, better not let me out. I'm gonna be going after my next victim for real, for real. Yes, for real. But see, that's the thing. Like I said, more than likely, baby, this man gonna be out. Yes, more than likely, this man is going to be out. Do you hear me? And that's gonna piss me off even more if we get a report. Or he probably on bond right now. While we talking about it, he probably on bond right now. Walking around on this goddamn in his street somewhere ready to find another victim. These poor babies. Yeah, he probably right now walking the streets looking for his next child. Bastard. Okay, but anyway, let me get off of that story, y'all. Cause y'all know I be going deep into these stories. 2 to 20, he'll probably, Zaida say 2 to 20, he'll probably get 8 years probation. Oh, and it's sad. How you gonna get that man's probation? But that's the world we living in right now, because all these people that's been touching these kids and doing all these things to these kids, they getting bull crap time. Bull crap time. Like the kids is not important or something. You know?
Mother.
Okay. Here's my next story. Since we talking about kids, y'all, I have like 2 or 3 stories on my page, you guys, but I thought this one was quite interesting. I had one about the bullying. Y'all know I like talking about bullying with the kids, right? I had that one right there. I had that one, but this one also popped up. This one about the Miss Wynn. I just posted this one, I think, last night. About the mama saying that she was signing a petition for her son to be executed. Did you see that one? Yeah, she literally said that, and it's a whole story. It's a background to that. I don't know if you've seen that one, Miss Wynn. But I have yes, Miss Wynn say very sad. I'm sick of it. They need new laws. Hell, I'm bringing. I'm beginning to feel like those white folks should just start hanging their butts. No, I didn't see that story. Okay, you didn't see that one? Girl, the laws ain't gonna change. If anything, they gonna be worse for us.
19-year-old.
Okay, hold on. It's not getting better, in other words. Let me just say that. It's not getting better for us. And it's damn sure ain't getting better for these babies. Because ain't nobody protecting the kids. Who's protecting the children? What? If the parents not protecting them, then who the hell is? The laws? And we see what they do. So no, that's not good at all. If you whoop your kids, they call CPS on you. If you discipline your kids at school, they call CPS on you. If you discipline them at home, they call CPS on them. So like, who y'all want to take care of the kids? The jail system. That's who they want to take care of your kids. Then they want to take them put them in a foster home and all that, and claim that the kids got something wrong with them, and you know what I'm saying? But then you don't want us as parents to discipline our children. So what kind of mess is that? I went in Alabama, they're passing a new law where men 50 and over are getting a vasectomy. Oh, wow. Okay. Now that's a little deep right there. Why they still have 50-year-old men that's having babies? So why they giving them unless they're men that have been predators and pedophiles and stuff like that? Okay, that's a different story. But if they just oh, excuse me, y'all. If they just giving men over 50 vasectomies, that's a little crazy right there, Miss Wynn. I don't know about that one right there. That one might be a little crazy. Okay. What I'm gonna do is let the news. I got my speaker plugged up tonight, y'all. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let the news people tell the story, so y'all can hear exactly what the mom is saying, and the reason why she feel like her son should be. She would sign a petition for her son to be executed. Okay. So I'm just gonna let it play, and then y'all give me y'all opinion on this, and we can talk about it like talking about it. Hello, let's get it going. Let's get it going. Y'all listen close.
Hicks charged with killing Air Force Sergeant Johnny.
Wait. Hold on. Let me make sure I got it from the
State
beginning.
is speaking out. She believes her son was simply jealous.
Oh, y'all hear that? Okay, let me take it from the beginning. Okay, Ms. Ida say, girl, yes, they have a lot of things going on out there. But how are they going to control what these people do or do not do with their bodies? I don't know how they're going to control it. It's like they try to, hold on, let me stop it. Like they try to control everything else. That's how they're going to do it. Like they try to control everything else that we do. Okay, here you go, y'all. Just listen up. This is another story. This is the other story.
Mother of 19-year-old Antonio Hicks, charged with killing Air Force Sergeant Johnny Clyburn last Tuesday, is speaking out. She believes her son was simply jealous of the love she had for the decorated sergeant. Clyburn was engaged to Hicks' mother, and she calls her son a monster, wishing he could be sentenced to death for his heinous crime. 7 Action News reporter Kimberly Craig has the story.
It's hard to imagine any mother wishing her own son could get the death penalty, but Nicolena Pace says not many mothers have seen what she has witnessed.
To me, he's a monster. You were smart enough not to shoot yourself like that. You knew exactly what you were doing.
Nicolena Pace is talking about her 19-year-old son, Antonio Hicks, who allegedly shot the man she was so eager to marry, her soulmate, Air Force Sergeant Johnny Clyburn.
I think the devil was in Antonio, and I think he was jealous. I think he was jealous that he had to leave, because he knew he had to leave. We were planning the wedding. We didn't want you here. He knew he had to leave. And John was not going to take care of a grown man that wasn't even trying to help himself.
Nicolena says her fiance was her everything, their love like a fairy tale. And she says all John ever tried to do was help her son, who was never diagnosed with a mental condition. But she and John thought the 19-year-old had some sort of problem. And John tried to help him get on Social Security. But Nicolena says her son never followed through, and he resented that he was going to have to move to Florida to live with his father.
If he does have schizophrenia and mental illness, he gives those people a bad name. I don't even believe he has that. I just think he has the devil in him.
The day after Memorial Day, when Sergeant Clyburn got home from work, he was in the basement cleaning up something Antonio broke.
So John turned around to see what Antonio wanted. That's when Antonio shot him.
Nicolena says she started hitting Antonio. He left the basement, but then came back.
What do you think made him come back downstairs? Because I think he still thought John was alive.
And Nicolena does not waver when she says she wishes her son could get the death penalty.
Like a petition or something where he can get the death penalty and we can make an example out of him. And I would be the first person to put my signature at the top. I don't think he deserves to be here. He knew how in love we were. So why destroy it? It's like he think he walked away with some, look what I took from you. He wanted to do this. I believe it was purposely done. I believe he thought about it. It was probably premeditated.
And to anyone who has ever loved John, Nicolena says she is sorry for what her son has done. On Detroit's East Side, Kimberly Craig.
Okay, was y'all able to hear that story? Was y'all able to hear that story? Now, this mom said that she would sign a petition for her son to get executed because of the fact that he killed her fiance who was in the army, okay? And they were going to get married. They didn't want the son in the house. They told him to leave. What else she said? She believed that he was the devil. He was the devil. Did at one point, if y'all remember, if y'all heard it. Hello, Tiffany. Hi, baby. Thank you for joining. I didn't know you was watching. What's up, girl? Oh, did it say the age? Tiffany said, at least she is not upholding him. Do it, Mom. Wait. So, Tiffany, wait, you agreeing to the fact that she should sign a petition for her son to be, okay, to get the death penalty? Oh, Timmy say not too long woke up. Okay. Miss Wynn, let me go back and see if it says something about age for the baby.
The mother of 19-year-old Antonio
Hold on,
Hicks,
y'all.
charged with killing Air
Oh
Force
yeah,
Sergeant
19-year-old. They just said it. They say he was 19 years old. So the thing was, I'm gonna get y'all checks. Hold on. So the thing was, the fiance wanted him out the house because he felt like he was a grown man. Okay, at 19 years old, he wanted him out the house so he can go get up and start doing for himself. This baby didn't want to do that, I guess, evidently, and he was staying with his mama. So it was him and his mama. Okay, so the fiance would be fussing at the little boy. I would say picking on him to get up and go do something with himself and get out the house. Okay, so the little boy must, like I say, they don't never tell all of the story on these damn news channels, but evidently the man, I feel like the man was picking on on the baby to make him get up and go do something. You know what I'm saying? Go get you a job. Go, but you can't be in this house if you're not working. You know how it is. Y'all know how it is with kids at a certain age, like especially with boys. Go get you a job. Go do something. You know what I'm saying? So the guy mad at the man, and he shot the man. He killed him in the basement. So the mama is like, well, she feels some type of way because she feel like her son shouldn't have killed her fiance. He knew how much we was in love. Um, she felt like the son was just out to get her, I guess, in some type of way to show some type of revenge on him by them keep trying to kick him out. Let's see. Ida Wynn say, if he's the devil, she raised him. Exactly. That's what I said in my title. I was like, well, hold on. It's a long lifeline issue with her also. Because if you didn't know there was something wrong with your son, this is not the first time your son had caused problems in your house. This is not the first time your son had caused problems in your house. And you even said that they diagnosed him with being what's the word? I want to say psychotic. I forgot the word she said. Well, I forgot mentally disabled. The baby was mentally disabled, okay? And schizophrenia. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Okay, so if they diagnosed him with being schizophrenia, and then you say, well, I didn't believe he was schizophrenia. I just think he had the devil in him. Okay, but you've been dealing with your child all your life. Ever since you had him, he's 19 years old. So you know that it's something wrong with your child. So now all of a sudden that he has shot your fiance that you love so much, now it's like, okay, he has the devil in him? Well, no, you should have been had your son checked out. And you shouldn't have had that man on your son like that. He wasn't the father of him. He wasn't his daddy. So you shouldn't have had him telling him all these certain type of things. Let me get back to the chats, y'all. I'm sorry. I get to talking and running my mouth. I'll be voicing my opinion. Let me get back to these chats. Okay. Okay. Tiffany say he did wrong, so he gets what he deserves. Ida Wynn say, I disagree with that. Get your child evaluated. My point exactly. Ida Wynn say, what we need to know is what's his prior history. Tiffany, angry. Exactly. Like, that's what I'm saying. She said they diagnosed him with schizophrenia, but she didn't believe it. Okay, if they have already diagnosed your child with this type of mental issue, don't you think it's something wrong? How could you not believe it? He's 19 years old. There's no way he didn't have problems in the house already. Oh, we have a question. Ida Wynn say, so Tiffany, if your child killed your fiance, would you agree to them killing him? Oh, that's a good question. Come on, let's talk about it like talking about it. Oh, yeah, I'm drinking this coffee. I think I'm getting a little amped up on this coffee. Yeah, let's talk about it like talking about it. What y'all think? Now, do y'all believe the mother is right or do y'all believe the mother is wrong? I need to know. What y'all feel? And I'm seeing disagreements in my chat already. But at the same time, like, I truly believe that this is a sad story, y'all. I try to come with some good stuff, some not so sad stories, y'all. Excuse me, my nose is like, ugh. I try not to come with some sad stories, but this here is crazy. Me as a mom, I mean, she have a lot of, well, let me say this. I believe she have a lot of anger in her. She's hurt about the fact that her son actually killed her fiance. And she's mad. She has hurt. You know, there's different stages of grieving. Okay, so she's at an angry stage right now. And she's not thinking about her child. All she's thinking about is that this child killed her fiance, the man that she loved, the man that was bringing the income in, because he was he was in the army, so he was bringing the income in also. See, we got to think about that also. Okay, so now you're telling me that because he killed your fiance, you're gonna put your, okay, do y'all think, let me ask this question. I'm not gonna say that, I'm just gonna say, do y'all believe that she is putting her fiance over her child, since now that she wishes to sign a petition that gives him a death sentence? Okay, let me go on the chats. Let's see. Okay, I don't want to say it's more to the story than what the mom is saying. I don't win. She's dead wrong to wish death on her child. Okay, yeah, exactly. Tiffany says, well, see, I would never love a man more than my kid, but if that's how she feel, murder is murder. Ooh, okay, come on now, I get that part too. Okay. So that was my question. Do y'all believe that she's putting her husband over her kids, her child? Hello, Kiera. Thank you for joining, baby. What's going on? Ida Wednesday, I don't think she loved the man. She loved the money he was making in the military. Hello. Like talking about it. That part. That's what I was saying. Is she more mad at the fact that her son killed her fiance, or she's mad at the fact that he killed her fiance that was bringing the money in? I mean, that's a good question. Kiara Johnson say, hey, but she better not. What you mean? She was serious about that. She was dead serious about signing a petition because she's very upset of the fact that her son killed this man, her fiance. Knowing that your son had an issue, he had a mental problem. So don't you believe that she should have been trying to get her son help? Like Miss Ida say, get your son evaluated. Like, cause you know he has a problem. Talk about he has a devil in him. Really? Maybe you had the devil in him if you didn't believe him in the first place. Okay? Miss Ida say murder is murder, but why allow the white man to kill your child? We are already killing each other. That's deep. That's deep. Then they said she went in the basement and started hitting on the po' boy. You know, of course she went in the basement hitting on him because she was angry. Well, I'm thinking like this. Maybe if you wouldn't have went in the basement hitting on him and would have if you wouldn't have went in the basement trying to hit on the baby and hurried up and went and called the ambulance, I mean, who's to say the man wouldn't have still been alive? How about that? What y'all think about that? While you trying to whoop on your son, why you wasn't calling 911? Maybe they could have saved his life. But you already had some type of grudge against your son. You already didn't like your son because your son wasn't leaving up out the house like your fiance told him to do. So you was already upset with your son. I believe she had some type of animosity against her son. I believe she didn't like him. Yes, I don't say she sounds like the devil to wish death on her own child. The demonic spirit are kicking in. Simply say, I wouldn't do it. Hey, like you said, it could be more to it. Exactly. I think it's something wrong with the mama, if you ask me. My honest opinion. It's got to be something wrong with her. Ida Wynn say exactly. Tiffany, exactly. Yeah, it's something wrong with her. But like I say, she's going through her stage of grief, which is anger. And right now she's mad. She's angry at her son. So she's just lashing out, you know. Yeah, you know, that's how she feeling. Like, yes, I'm ready to sign a petition to kill my son. But then again, like I say, I believe because that's some type of anger that she already had built in her about her son. You understand what I'm saying? This right here probably is just the icing on the cake. This is probably just the icing on the cake. Him killing her fiance is just the icing on the cake. She probably been had anger in her son. Like she said, we're getting married and we didn't want him there. But why wouldn't you want your child there unless your child has already been giving you problems and you already have an issue with your child? Yes, simply saying, then that's out of anger. Yes, and I believe, oh God, did I say that on myself again? I believe that I believe that probably, like I said, the man, he military minded, and he probably was picking on that baby, trying to rush that baby up out that house. And if he already have something that's wrong with him, his mind clicked. He just went blank. He was tired of it. Yes, Tiffany say, what else has he done to make her feel like that? Exactly. See, that's the part we don't know. Because like I say, that's your child. You've been having him for 19 years. So evidently, he's been having issues. He's been having issues. Can y'all put that thumbs up? I got 2 thumbs up with 4 people watching from what I see. So y'all hit that thumbs up button. Let me see. Ida Wynn say, we all do things out of anger. Yes. But to wish death on your child is reaching too far. Wow. Tell me about it. She would have to live with that for the rest of her life. But you know what, Miss Ida? I'm really thinking right now, at this moment in time, the way her mind is thinking, I don't think she's going to kill. I really don't think she's going to kill. Because for her to even say that she want to sign a petition to kill her son, she don't care. And she ain't going to lose no sleep over it. Why? Because she's angry that he killed her fiance. She's angry about it. So she's not going to feel no sympathy that her child is no longer with her because she probably been feeling like that. Like she's probably been not wanting her child around her because he's been giving her so much problems prior to the fact of him killing her fiance. Don't that make sense to y'all? Yes, don't that make sense to you guys? I think it make a lot of sense. And I really believe that the mom needs to go and get some evaluation done, because maybe it's something wrong with her. The apple don't fall too far from the tree, as the saying say, right? That's the saying, right? Ida Wynn says she will care once reality kick in. You think? I don't know. I don't know. Because I say that because they didn't say if she had any more kids or anything like that. I don't know if he was the only child. So I mean, if he wasn't the only child, she, like I said, she ain't gonna lose no sleep over it. Now, if he was the only child, then yes, ma'am, she's gonna feel it after the fact. Tiffany say, yes, ma'am. I just say, well, she should go into details on what's really going on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She know what's going on. Her son had mental issues. He had mental problems. That was what's going on. Her son had mental problems. And she didn't want her son around anymore. That was going on. She didn't want to be bothered with him. He was 19 years old, and she didn't want to be bothered because she had been dealing with these mental issues when he was a child, probably when he was a baby, not a baby, but as he became an adult, she had been dealing with these issues. So once she met that man was like, well, no, he didn't understand. He didn't understand that the baby had mental issues. This is how I'm looking at it, y'all. I don't know if that's the case. I'm allegedly saying this, but like I said, he didn't know that baby probably had mental issues. All he wanted was him out that house because he was 19 and he wasn't working and he wasn't doing nothing for himself. Kiara said, the world we live in, the people is crazy. Yeah, they crazy. Ida Wynn say she's angry right now, so yeah, she'll regret it, especially when she has to sit there and watch it. Now, see, that goes a little deeper because if it's enough she's signing the petition. She wants to sign a petition. It's enough she wants to sign a petition, but then you want to go and see your son actually getting murdered. Yeah, it's something wrong with her if that would be the case. If that would be the case, it's most definitely something wrong with her, and she needs to go get herself checked out. But y'all know, don't nothing good come to people like that. Don't nothing good come to people like that. Tiffany James say, right, that's a whole mother thing, Ida Wynn. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, you are a mother. Mothers are supposed to have love for their children. I mean, it don't matter. We have unconditional love for our kids. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say it's either something wrong with her or I don't get it. It's got to be something wrong with her. Because, baby, y'all, I mean, I don't know what's going on with these mothers of today. Mothers of today are not the same. They're not. First of all, they're young, okay? These are young mothers trying to raise kids, and they more worried about themselves, going out to the club, partying, woo, 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 and not paying attention to their daughters and their kids. And it's like, are they finding love? And then they put the love of male or female over their children. So the world we living in right now is just sickening. It's crazy. The people of the world that we're living in right now is just sickening, crazy. It's sad. You know what I'm saying? Ida Wednesday, she probably didn't tell her fiance anything. He needed to know about her child. Yes. I think had she told him, he wouldn't got on the child some help. He would have gotten the child some help. He knew what resources she needed. That makes so much sense right there. Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't believe that the man knew the condition. In my opinion, I don't believe that the man knew the condition of her son. Because I'm sure he didn't dealt with people with those type of, being in the military, they be having mental issues also, you know what I'm saying? So if she would have at least, like Miss Ida say, if she would have at least told him, like, look, I think my son is schizophrenic, the doctors diagnosed him with that, then the man could have been like, well, look, let's take him to the doctor, let's get him some medicine. I understand. Let's help him out. You understand what I'm saying? And he wouldn't have been so hard on him. He wouldn't have been so hard on him, and he wouldn't have wanted him to get out if the man would have knew the issue. Maybe, maybe not, right? Yes, Miss Ida say he's a military guy, so he could have directed her. Exactly. Exactly. And like I said, like she was trying to say it like the husband was like, well, no, I don't want you here. And this girl, that's your child. The fiance, I mean, girl, that's your child. Don't let him tell you that your child can't be here. That don't make sense to me. That's your child. Do not let him don't let him tell you that your child cannot be there. And then you don't try to help your child. Wow. So on that story, you guys, I would really, really like to know. I would really like to know if a petition Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me see. Miss Ida said, now let's look at it from another perspective. What if the fiance had PTSD and snapped on the child, and the child reacted in self-defense? Ooh, now you see? Good way of thinking. Exactly. What if? And the mama not saying that. And the mama not saying that because she was so in love with him and now trying to blame the child. And that's what I mean by picking. Like that's what I mean by nitpicking. Like he probably was literally nitpicking with this baby. And like you said, it could have been something wrong with him in his mind. So you constantly nitpicking on this child. So the child snapped. He lost it. Knowing that he already had an issue in his mind too. So we talking about two people that's probably mentally disabled, y'all know what I'm saying, that's probably have something wrong with them, going back and forth to, well, one of them is going to kill one of them. It's going to be a murder somewhere. Ms. Ida said a lot of people are against the death penalty, so I don't think she would get the signature she needs. Well, I can say that this happened in Detroit. So I don't know what their laws are about the death penalty. I'm gonna have to look that up, you guys. But all I know is I just feel like they're not gonna have no sympathy for the baby. They're not gonna have no sympathy for their child. I don't know why I feel like that. And I believe people will sign it. His friends, his family, the military men, friends and family, they probably will sign it. Because ain't nobody really trying to hear all that. Especially if the mama talking about she just thinks the devil was in him. Like, what? Now, don't get me wrong. I know people have evil spirits in them, but you've given us a half a story. You're not telling us everything. You're giving us a half a story. And you want us to believe that your son was just that evil. Yes, Miss Ida say, if the child is mentally disturbed, what triggered him? Point blank, period. It had to be something that triggered this baby. Him being nitpicked. Him just getting picked on constantly. If it's not from him, it was from the mama. Just nagging. You know what I'm saying? Just instead of nagging. So you'd be like, okay, that's enough. Like, and who's to say, like you said, Ms. Wynn, who's to say the man didn't threaten that poor baby life and that poor baby was just defending himself? Who's to say that didn't happen? Because we don't know. They didn't even go into details about all that because the mama is making it look like this baby was just evil. Satan himself. So that's freaking crazy to me. Look, Miss Wynn, we on the same level, right? Okay, she say she's Satan in the flesh to say something like that. She needs to reevaluate herself. Exactly. That's what I said about how she felt her son was Satan himself. And you said she's Satan in the flesh. Girl, go ahead. Same thing. Exactly. Come on now. Like talking about it, girl. That's freaking crazy. Yeah, my coffee almost gone, so that must be my cue to come on, get on out of here. I've been on here for an hour and 12 minutes already. And it don't even seem like it. Oh, I enjoy talking to you guys. Thank y'all so much for tuning in and joining in and giving me your opinion as we talking about it, like talk about it. But y'all know I don't like to keep y'all long, and I didn't tell these stories. Y'all be ready. Let me tell y'all something. I'm really thinking about, as I was telling Uncle Roy, I'm really thinking about kind of coming on more often, you know, because this Tuesday and Thursday thing, stories be popping up like every day, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And people be beating me to these stories. So I want to talk. See, I don't talk about it like the way they talk about it. And then they be talking about celebrities all the time. So I don't talk about celebrities. I talk about real life issues that's going on. And these stories be popping up, and I see now that people is like talking about the stories that I'm talking about, and I'm like, whoa, okay, let me get on this thing. So I'm thinking that I might start coming on a little bit more frequently, y'all, when I get these stories and just come on some real stuff. So I hope that the notification bell is working for everybody. So y'all can come on and tune in. I was trying to just catch it at times where I think people is at home resting, chilling, so they can catch the show. You know what I'm saying? Because I know everybody's busy throughout the day. So I was trying to catch it at night where I know everybody's settled in and they can join in. So yeah, it probably be the same time. I haven't figured out the days that I'm gonna go. I want to go live. I haven't figured out those days, but like I say, sometimes these stories be popping up, so you never know if I might just say, okay, I'm going to go live. So that's why I say I hope y'all notification, the YouTube, send out the notifications. If not, I will post it on my Facebook page to let everybody know that I'm going live, and then I will text those that the numbers that I have. I will text you guys to let you guys know that I'm going live. That way you guys will be able to come in and we can talk about it like talking about it. Okay. Ms. Ida saying the mama knows so wide open, she's not even thinking about the safety of her child. Just say it. Exactly. She not. Baby, all she thinking about is we was in love. I loved him, and he knew I loved him, and he did it on purpose. It was premeditated. I believe he's the devil. You know, not to be laughing, but that's how she was talking. That's how she was talking. Like her focus was not even on the fact that that's her child. Miss Ida say yes, do it more often. When you get a story, jump on it. Exactly, girl. That's what I'm trying to do. Yes, thank you, Miss Ida, my moderator. Hey. I'll tell you what, if I can't depend on nobody else, I most definitely can depend on Miss Ida because she comes through. My moderator comes through every time. Thank you very so much. I appreciate it. Like talking about it. Oh man, you guys, yeah, I'm finna go. I'm finna get. Oh Lord, forgive me, excuse me, y'all. I'm finna get up out this thing, y'all, off of this live. Ms. Ida say she is sick. Yeah, she's a sick psycho. It's not that serious, girl. It ain't that serious behind no man over your child. No, it's not. I mean, but at the same time, Tiffany said he did what he did. Miss Tiffany said he did what he did, so he needs to do his time. I get that. He could do his time. I'm not mad at that fact because he didn't murder the man. Okay. Yes, do your time. You did the crime, do the time. I get that. But for the mom to say that she was signing a petition for her son to get the death penalty, that touches on a different story. But I just had to get that out there. Okay, Miss Tiffany say talk to you later. I just say you're welcome, hun. Yes, you guys. So on that note, I do have another story for y'all, but we ain't gonna talk about it tonight. I might do it tomorrow. I don't know. I might do this story tomorrow. I might get another one and I might come on tomorrow. I ain't gonna promise y'all that though. But hey, if I don't have nothing to do, which I don't, I might just come on tomorrow and do it again. So yes, Tiffany, thanks for joining and make sure you hit that thumbs up on the way out. Yes. So on that note, you guys, I love you guys. Let me hit my button right, end it. Peace out.